Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 live stream. This afternoon we are on the East Coastway. Obviously if you haven't seen the rush hour news already, obviously the Brighton main line is going to be coming to the game, obviously in the rush hour update. So I thought we'd come on East Coastway today and take a look at the 377. Obviously if you haven't seen it before, here it is, we're going to be going in it. And also, if you have got any questions about the rush hour update, I will do my best to answer them. So, for the next couple of days, I will be doing sort of, you can ask me a question, hopefully, I'll be able to answer it. Obviously, I have done quite a bit of research on the rush hour, about what's come in, read the whole articles, all that sort of stuff. If you have got any questions, just pop them in the chat and I will try and answer them. Obviously, one question to clear up right now at the beginning. Before anyone says, is East Coastway and the Brighton Main Line joining? The answer is no. Yeah, I thought I'd clear that one up. Let's get this all sorted, then I'll be into the chat. Hopefully I do have the East Coastway thumbnail. Anyway, let's get this sorted. We'll do a bit of that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Hello Manuel and Amela, how are you both? Yes, for the next couple of days, I'll basically, in the title, add sort of and rush hour, so we can chat about that and people know the place to go. Let's get that. Hello Chris, how are you? Train Sim World. Good to hear, Manuel, good to hear. Right, there we go, that's all that. Let's get the doors open, that would be a good idea. We'll be going for about an hour this afternoon. And yeah, if you have got any questions about the rush hour, do put them in the comments section and I'll hopefully be able to answer it. Good to hear, Chris, I'm good. Now my phone's going slow, sometimes. It just, Good to hear, Amela, I'm good. So yeah, with the Brighton Main Line, I believe we are actually getting the 377-1 as well. So we're getting the -1 and the -4, or at least that is what I have heard. Hello James, how are you? But it's not going to be like the old -1s, it's going to be the ones with the new headlights. Basically this, but just -1. It's not the biggest change. Anyway, Hampden Park next. Let's do the bell. And off we go. Let me get this all sorted still. Anyway, coming out of Eastbourne. Do bear with me. It is going to be fairly quiet as it's school, work, middle of the week. But we move. Hello Dragon Slayer, what is your opinion on rush hour? Really positive. Yeah, very positive. I'm really looking forward to it as well. Obviously 3 brilliant routes. Obviously the return of the North East Corridor, which I think a lot of people are going to love. Obviously we got the Riesa to Dresden. I think that's going to be one of the longest German routes, with obviously multiple branches. That's going to be amazing. And obviously the Brighton Main Line, the standout one for me. That is going to be brilliant. Yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, let me try and get the East Coastway thumbnails. I can never seem to find it on there. Don't know why, it just never seems to be on here. So I shall try and find that. And where it gets to on here. Where is it gonna be? I somehow always lose it. I'll try and do this again at some point. I'm trying to work out where it would be. Where would it be? Hello Inside the Simulation. Hello Pivers, how are you? Yeah, definitely Pivers. Yeah, the Scottish one I'm looking forward to. I can never find the East Coastway thumbnail. I swear Pivers somehow moves it somewhere and I can never find it. Might have to put on the default one for now. No clue. Where is East Coastway on there? I always somehow lose it. East Coastway, where are you? Show yourself. Dunno. Hello Deutsche Bahn. I'm good. Do you for Westcombe or Cathcart? Probably Cathcart. Yeah. Gatwick Express, here we come, yes. And hopefully maybe the 387 will add an additional layer to the East Coastway, as they do realistically run on this route sometimes. Sort of in the peak hours. Not really paying attention at the moment. I'm just trying to drive the train, trying to locate the thumbnail for this. so it always goes missing. Yeah, it's fairly quiet, but I mean, what can you expect? It's a weekday. So you doing the other route, and I will try to Amela, but obviously there's not really as much information on the other routes. Yeah, there's not as much information on them. I want to get it spot on. I don't want to get the information wrong. So at some point I'll try and get one. He moved the thumbnail. He didn't want us to do an East Coastway. Hello, with the bus. How are you? I'm sifting through Twitter because I know I posted it here one time. Good to DB. I'm good. It'll be on here somewhere. Just got to find it. Oh, I think we're getting close to it. Right, here we are. This is Hampden Park, first stop. There we go. Let's get the doors open. I'm live till my PC arrives. Oh, awesome. When's your PC coming? Where is East Coastway? Where is it? It'll be here somewhere. I'm gonna find it. There it is. I found it. People were, yeah, exactly. So it was all right when I sort of, I was much smaller, when people didn't really, well, not as many people watched it. But also we have quite a few people watching it now, so I do need to be, I do need to get the information spot on. Right, Polegate next. 9:46 we're due there. Oh, awesome on the bus. Lovely. Let's do the bell. Off we go. We get that on. There we go. Wow, it really is quite. If you need thumbnails and a new profile pic, let me know. I will do inside simulation. Much appreciated, mate. Another catch here, then me to go and let her in. It's all going pear shaped. Let me go and do that quick. Bloody animals. What was that? There we go. That's the animal in. Right, we're now leaving Hampden Park. We're on our way. 3 people watching. May as well end at this point. Let's do that like that. Let's have a couple. He's just disappeared, sure has. Why do I look really bright? Maybe pivots, depends if it does pick up. Let's get a flyby shot. True pivots. Lovely. Yeah, that would be cool, Deutsche Bahn. I mean, there's a possibility we could get a layer for the 313 on the Brighton main line, because occasionally they do run up to Selhurst Depot, so you never know. Start bringing that down. Down to 35. Oh, that's a good offer, Pivers. Want to get you back on your favourite route. Anyway, let's get this into the Discord server. I always forget. There you go, let's get that in there. Right, now down to 35 as we come round into Polegate. I'm waiting for an Australian line. It's third on most requested lines. We never know. I mean, probably it would be a third party developer doing that. because I don't think, I mean, that would Dovetail do an Australian route? As I mean, they literally then would have to fly across the world. So I think if anything, it would probably be a third-party developer doing that. But who knows? Let's get this into the right places. There you go, pop you in there. And pop you in there as well. If I can find the thing. Hey Amanda, how are you? Right, here we are, Polgate. That's good, Amela. How you doing, Amela? Sure am inside simulation, sure am. Yeah, I think we'll do this service. So it'll be about 50 minutes today's TSW stream. Also, we have got an extra long farm sims tonight, as usual. Here we are. What's today's stream about? Well, it's going to be on Farming Simulator on Erlengrap. Good to hear, Amanda. I'm good. Let's get to your neighbours' internet. Right, it'll be Barrack next. Right, off we go. See, hopefully when the Brighton main line comes up, hopefully they'll do it, because I just realised I forgot to do the signal bell. Hopefully we'll be able to get some sort of, I don't know, guard mode. Or something, so then when the door's shut, the bell goes off. Oh, pivers. I mean, if you obviously do have any questions about the rush hour add-on, I will do my best to try and answer them. But yeah, if you've got any questions, do put them in the chat below. My speed's 90, which actually is the top speed of the Brighton main line, but there'll be a coasting board. I don't know why that cut out then. Well, we should be able to coast in a second. That's that many. Well, there's a fair few. And can we try and get to the very hard objective of 15 lights? We've got 11 at the moment. Lovely. So yeah, when we do get the Brighton main line, we will be getting the 377-4, I believe, as well as the 377-1. But it won't be like the actual original Dash one with the sort of really skinny headlights. It will be the revamped Dash one, which has the same headlights as this. So there won't be much of a difference, but I mean, it's still something different, isn't it? So They're the same company. Right, it's coming down. Right, coming into Berwick, which does actually have a short platform, so I think it's the front 7 coaches here. So most of the train. Hello, my steak, how are you? Hope you're well. That would be cool. DB, I mean, if there's any sort of freight yards on Hamburg, Lübeck, then that is a possibility. Good to hear, Meister, going good. Awesome, Mamela. The Brighton Main Line probably the standout route of rush hour. I know there's the North East Corridor and Riesa to Dresden, but I think out of all of them, I think the standout one, not just from my point of view, but I think from a lot of people's point of view, I think the Brighton Main Line probably is the standout one. As that was one of the best selling on the original TS. And obviously East Coastway was a great success. I mean, and the Brighton Main Line's longer, faster, so, you know, and it's the 387 as well. So I think it's going to do very well. Get the door shut. It will be Galine next. Let's go. And what is everyone most looking forward to driving, the 387 or the 377? I think the first run I'm going to do on the Brighton Main Line will be from probably Brighton to Victoria in the 387. And I'll probably actually skip the tutorial, as it's basically the same setup as the 377. Fair enough, Amela. I'll probably try and do HUDless within the first day, as I already know most of the speed limits on the Brighton Main Line because I played it on TS. It's fairly simple. Yeah, because it's obviously 25 coming out of Brighton, then it's up to 40 past Lovers, then to 75, and then once you get past Preston Park, it then goes up to 90. So it's very simple, the speed limits. So definitely within the first day, I'll do HUDless. That'll be cool, DB. Obviously, yeah, we will also be doing a fair share of the other routes as well. I think the first stream we do on it will probably be 3 hours long, so we'll do the Brighton Main Line for an hour, full run on North East Corridor, and then a full run on Riesa Dresden. So yeah, it's going to be quite a long midnight stream. Yeah, hello NCS, how are you, mate? Oh, Peppers, you love this route. Especially when the 3-on-3 comes out. Biffers. Good to NCS, I'm good. And I think quite a high sort of chance of a DLC coming to the Brighton Main Line would probably be the Class 455. Because I think that is I think that's the same generation as the 313 and the 314. So most likely has the same sounds to it. Well, in fact, I think it actually does have the same sounds to it. So, yeah, I think the 455, we might see that on the roadmap once Rush Hour comes out. Can you see who's playing what on PlayStation at the moment? Can I see who's playing what on PlayStation? Yeah, I can. Why is that, Pivers? Good to NCS, I'm good. Right, coming down to 80 now. Fair enough, Pivers. I'm just looking forward to the 313. I mean, that is going to be awesome. I want to see how well done the livery is. I'm sure it'll be spot on. But yeah, I can't wait. Well, I'm probably not going to go to Illinois NCS for a long time, so unless you send in clips from Illinois, I probably won't be in TST. Oh, I see Pivers. Let me quickly come into line first. Well, actually, I can look on my phone, actually, on the app. Very smart. Oh, Pivers. Pivers is a very friendly person. Right, let's see what he's playing. I'm looking forward to Amtrak and MBTA. Yeah, it's going to be good. I think I'll probably drive in the Amtrak more. I think for the MBTA one, it's an F40. Obviously, they've got their lapped brakes, so that'll be quite sort of hard to do. A bit more of a challenge. I think I'll be in the ACS the most. And maybe even when the Brighton Main Line comes up, they might then add the London Victoria services onto East Coastway. Maybe. That'll be cool. Oh, maybe NCS, but I doubt it. Oh, I see NCS. That'll be Lewis next. Let's see what Pivers is playing. Can you open the windows? Yeah, we can get the windows open. Get some air in here. Right, let's get on to Lewis. 2.7 miles. Very nice, Pivers, to see you on East Coastway. That's what we like to see. That's the substation, that buzz. And we're off. Hello Jamie, how are you? Yeah, you're a changed man, Pivers. You're adapting, evolving. Instead of liking John Deere, you now like Case. Instead of disliking East Coastway, you now love East Coastway. I mean, you always loved it, but I mean, you know, hidden love for it. Yeah, a changed man, Pivers. Oh, we'll go about 70 along here. Yeah, it's awesome, DB. It's good. They are noisy, NCS, obviously on Peninsula Corridor. How loud they are. This goes well. Yeah, lovely train, 377. So quite a few people were saying, oh, the 387, it's another Electro Star. I love Electro Stars, I really don't mind. I think it's a good thing that they're doing more Electro Stars. So we've got the 375 now, we've got the 387 coming, and the 377. And if you like Electro Stars, this game is just great to so many Electro Stars. Hello, Farm Boy. And obviously these are the trains I'll probably most likely be driving if I do become a driver in a couple of years. So I think it's great having quite a few of them in the game. Oh, Peppers, come on. Stay off case. Why not Joe about it? Obviously in the roadmap yesterday we also had some more good news. Obviously the West Cornwall local route is going to be set between I think 1990 and 2010 now. So yeah, probably see a pacer maybe. Looking forward to that. Electro Stars are awesome, really hope they update the PIS on them though. Well, I think they'll probably do the automatic PIS for the Brighton Main Line. Hello, Transport 7, how are you? I mean, I think a good thing, which Dovetail could put in, maybe some, say for the 377, if they do update it to have sort of automatic destinations, maybe there'll be some sort of toggle in the settings or something like that. Like dynamic destinations on or off, and then if you turn them off you can then change it manually, something like that. That would be cool. Fair enough, in with the bus. Well, we wouldn't be able to get the 442 unless they backdated the Brighton Main Line to say 2015, which I think would be cool because then you get the 319 as well. Oh, fair enough, Evers. Go to Transport 7. Right, coming into Lewis. Realistically, they do the horn round here. Definitely a meta. Definitely. Yeah, I'm going to be playing the Brighton Main Line a fair bit. But we will still do the other routes though. So we still need to check them out. Yeah, I'm good, Jamie. How are you, mate? The reason why it maintains notch 8 at stations is because the cars need heating and lighting for the commuters. Oh, I see. Not more than me. Good to Jamie, I'm good. I'm looking forward to doing sort of, you know, early morning runs, Gatwick Express runs from Victoria to Brighton. Nice early morning as the sun's coming up. Maybe even realistically get up at that time and do runs. That'd be awesome. Hello, Miss Adams, how are you? Oh, I see NCS. Very nice. Right, we found we're in 4.4 miles. And obviously, if anyone does have any questions about the rush hour add-on, obviously do feel free to put them into the comments section. I'll try my best to answer them. It's about routes or just general information on it. Coming out of Lewis, so we have got the donkey over here. Obviously a little Easter egg Dovetail game is put on every route. It's somewhere in there, I believe, in the ruins. There it is, there you can see the donkey. There it is in there. Very nice, Amela. Alright, NCS. Hello, NS, how are you? No, not a dead donkey. Well, I mean, it's a concrete one. A concrete one. Off we go. Yeah, making our way over to Brighton. Yeah, it's good, Amela. I mean, this train is 17 years old. Although, I mean, if you saw this train, you didn't know it was 17 years old, you'd probably think it was new. It's, yeah, very good. A major upgrade to what trains used to run on the southern region. Obviously, it used to be the old Slammers, which looks really old. Yeah, these trains still have a long time to go. The engineer will use the bell when approaching crossings and stations. Oh, lovely. Up to 70. Yeah, the M7s look new as well, Amela. I mean, I thought they were really new until I saw what dates it was. I think they were built in 1999, weren't they? It's blimey. Oh, nice NS. Maybe the farm will have to wave to you if it's... Oh, maybe. Oh, I see NCS. Well, still very much new then. It wasn't that long ago. Well, and up to 70, which is the limit along here. Obviously making our way over to Brighton. Can we try and get up to 20 likes? Obviously, it is a weekday, so it's fairly quiet today. I'm going to Miss Adams, how are you? $19.99. And where did the M7s get built? Because aren't Bombardier a British company, aren't they? So I think these got built up in Derby. But where did the M7s get built? Do they get built up in Derby? I think I actually have looked it up before. Awesome, Chris. I think Jason's doing the fishing, isn't he? Fishing simulator too. Yeah, we'll do Pivers. Well, we usually put it up early anyway. Oh, similar. Yeah, that's true, Miss Adams. That's picked up now, but at the start we had about 3 people in. I found my tunnel. Also, I'm looking forward to seeing Clayton Tunnel in the game. That's going to be cool. Obviously, that's the one with the sort of castle portal to it. Oh, I see NCS. Oh, you want to be down to around 40, 50 when coming out of Falmer Tunnel, if you're stopping at Falmer. Can do Pivers. So I don't think I've actually ever overshot any stations on East Coastway. I've always been spot on. Here we are. Hey Sophie and Ryan, how are you both? Class 3 on 3, yeah, not long trains from 3 on 3. I'm sure you're very happy with that. I mean, I'm very happy as well. I'll see also Cathcart soon as well, so that's got the 314, which is very much similar to the 313, which is going to be another cool one to drive. Yeah, it's looking really good for TSW too. Obviously the DLCs keep getting better and better. Good to Sophie, I'm good. I'm doing good, just on a break right now. Awesome, Ryan. Oh, nice, 3 on 3. It'll be cool to see as well on the Brighton main line if you have a -4 and a -1 joined together. That'd be cool. Alright then, sis. Off it goes. Lovely. Are we stopping at Molescombe? Yeah, we are. I thought we might. Not in Train Simulator, but I have driven a 377 in Train Simulator. But yeah, not a 387. I mean, it'll probably be very much similar to the 377, although I suppose there might be a extra switch to turn on the track light. So obviously on the 387 they have a light, we go over to, even the new 377s have one, I believe. Yeah, but on the 387 there's a light here, on this bit here, where the cursor is here, there's a light there. I mean, I'm not really too bothered for 313 about the Brighton main line and East Coastway not connecting, because one, I mean, it only takes a couple of seconds to load out and in, especially if you're on, say, next gen NPC. I don't have any problems with it. I didn't actually expect it in the first place, because the Brighton main line is going to be a much newer route, which means it's going to be using newer systems like the rush hour passenger ones. So if they did that, then it'll be extra work to get East Coastway to be up to the same standard as the Brighton main line. And this one is set a few years before the Brighton main line. Well, I don't mind at all. The Metro versions don't have lap brakes, while the MP36 do. But yeah, you have got to understand, a lot of work would go into merging two routes together, like a lot of work. So obviously they're already running to a tight schedule, so yeah, it's not as easy as it seems. Here we are at Molescombe. That'll be Brighton next. And we'll probably do a service most of the way back to Lewis. As I'll probably be going out for a walk as soon as we do reach an hour. That doesn't state where. Yeah, man. I'm sure a modder on PC will probably spend ages trying to merge the routes together. I think someone just did that over Silk Nord and Rhymer Austin. Yeah, it's a lot of work. I wonder if we will see 387s leaving and entering Brighton on the East Coastway route. That would be cool. Who knows? And maybe it'll also be vice versa. Maybe if you own the 313, you'll see that on the Brighton main line. Maybe even as an additional layer, obviously going up to Selhurst Depot, as they do occasionally do. or maybe some empty to depots in the 313 to lovers. Yeah, Sophie, there's a few minor differences. Hello David, you're good, we're good here, I'm good. The mysterious M7. Yeah, really looking forward to the Brighton main line. Really looking forward to it. Yeah, it sure does, David. Obviously, the majority of Gatwick Express services operate between Victoria and Gatwick, although I think half of the services do go to Brighton. So I think from Victoria to Gatwick, it's every 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But then from Brighton, it's every sort of half an hour, 40 minutes for a Gatwick Express. But I mean, there's not really... I suppose they only do it sort of to make it seem faster. But I mean, quite a lot of the time there's 377s which go fast from Brighton to Gatwick. So I suppose that's why they run less Gatwick Expresses, because there's not as much point. And plus on the section below Gatwick, or below Three Bridges, it goes into 2 tracks. So it's much harder to run express services. Yes, here Ryan, thanks for coming in, mate. What did you think of the DM earlier? Oh, I did see it. I did see it. Well, I can't remember what it is. I think it was a screenshot, wasn't it? I think. What was it, David, again? Remind me. It'll come back. That'd be awesome, trains for 3-on-3. Yeah, a 455 I think would be quite likely. Obviously, I can't confirm that. I mean, I don't know myself. But I suppose if they don't have the licence for Thameslink, then yeah, they could do the 455. I mean, they'll probably do the 455 anyway. And that would be awesome, running that on sort of the South London sort of area between, I think, Purley. Yeah, Purley, sort of where the branch comes up from Caterham. And obviously Tottenham Corner and all that stuff. And Epsom Downs. But yeah, you do see a lot of 455s when you sort of get above Purley. So I think that's probably quite a good contender for DLC. Hello Glenn, how are you, mate? What's that train? Oh, the 455, Sophie, that is... It's similar to the 313, except the front's a bit different. South Western Railway South West Trains used to have it as well. It proper looks old, the 455. Even older than the 313 it looks. And I think they did enter service around the same time. That'd be cool. Yeah, look it up, Sophie. It's a nice train, the 455. Alright, Pippers. Well, I think there is also a station, Epsom Downs, as well. Well, thanks for popping in there, Glenn. Well, yeah, 455s, you can see them running basically anywhere between Purley and Victoria. And very, very rarely they do actually go to Brighton. When selling that at 377, I don't know, sometimes they do. Really, really rarely a 455 will come down all the way to Brighton. But that is quite out of its sort of zone. It sure is, Amela. No, it's not. Yeah, there's 25 stations on the Brighton main line. Obviously, there's 50 miles worth of tracks. Obviously, you've got Brighton, Preston Park, Hassocks, Burgess Hill, Withersfield, Haywards Heath, Balcombe, Three Bridges, Gatwick Airport, and then it goes up Hawley, Salfords, Ellswood, Redhill, Merstham, Colston South, Purley, Purley Oaks, South Croydon, East Croydon, and then you get all the sort of South London ones like I think Norwood Junction might even be in the game as well. I think that'll be likely to see that modelled. But you also got Selhurst, Thornton Heath, Norbury, Streatham Common, Balham, Wandsworth Common, Clapham Junction, Battersea Park, then Victoria. It's going to be good. Alright, Pibbers. We'll do that one. We'll just continue the journey. Yeah, it's going to be good. Awesome seeing a 455 at Brighton is like seeing a 465 at Ashford off the 2018 timetable change. Really rare to see, yeah. Very rare. That would be cool, NCS. I mean, you never know, maybe BNSF will be in future. I've heard the licence is quite hard to get. Stop saying that station. Look at that artwork, though. That artwork is... That's good. It looks brilliant. I think that's probably the best artwork I've seen in TSW. It's great. No, let's get that open. Yeah, do a bit of that. We'll take this as far as probably Lewis. This one. Keep saying the station. What Streatham Common? We'll put it in. It's getting fairly dark. We'll put it in night lights. Obviously, in summer, obviously it's past 7 PM, but sort of in winter, it basically is when it starts getting dark and you can't see. I was disappointed with the Dovetail Games rush hour announcement. No videos or pics. Steam, Scotsman, London to Brighton. Well, I think it's coming modern day, Mark. But I mean, it's early days. I mean, they probably only have just started production on the Brighton main line. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the screenshot we did see was an East Coastway one. Obviously, they probably only just started making it, so we won't see any screenshots for a little while. That's on the Brighton main line as well. Oh, awesome, Bibbers. It's 1 mile shorter, Sophie. Although, to be honest, in the Electro Star, in terms of Gravesend to Faversham, obviously it is longer. But yeah, South Eastern High Speed is 1 mile longer than the Brighton main line. But obviously for one of the stretch you are going about 140 miles an hour. And journey time is around an hour, although I think some trains do it in about 55 minutes, like the proper quick ones. So it's going to be a nice long drive, and you'll probably get some shorter ones as well, say from Croydon up to Victoria, which is around 40 minutes, if it's a slow one. So a nice variety of services. And maybe we'll even see the 166 layered on, obviously, for Red Hill to Gatwick services, which will be about 10-15 minute services. So a good variety. Yeah, see you at NCS. Thanks for coming in, mate. Enjoy school. If you miss my stop, you'll be so much. What stop's that again, Glenn? Yeah, see you at NCS. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it gets better and better, Sophie, the DLC. Obviously, I suppose as they sort of learn more ways to do things and that sort of thing, it's going to get better and better. At some point, David, mate, at some point. That's hopefully not long then, David. Yeah, I heard about that, Mark. I'm not really too bothered. Yeah, not too bothered. Can't say. Pete did tell me things, Glenn, about what you were saying about the Brighton main line. You're just like, will trains stop in between Brighton and London? And Pete was just like, well, that's what trains tend to do. Hello, Brian, how are you? You're so excited for it coming out, awesome. This game is Farms in. Just found out. Oh, awesome, David off. Let's go. When did Hamburg to Lubeck race? Well, you could probably say it in a couple of weeks. Yeah, probably the next couple of weeks. Yeah, they look good. The Metro Maker maps. What did you think of the rush hour theme? Brilliant, Mark. Obviously, the last sort of theme was high speed. But yeah, it's nice to get some small commuter routes. Proper busy, packed timetables, adverse signals. It's going to be good. So obviously at the moment, most of the routes, you don't really... I mean, it's green most of the way. But for the Brighton Main Line, it's always realistically, it's actually a bottleneck at East Croydon. So it's going to be cool setting yellow signals and reds. It's going to be great. Yeah, really looking forward to it. It probably wasn't the best service to pick. It is a little bit dark, but oh well. We'll go as far as Lewis. PZB plus rush hour. It'll be interesting on Riesa Dresden. You live in London somewhere near Streatham Common. You might be friends with Glenn then, you never know. Oh, sorry Glenn. It isn't bad, is it, Mr. Adams? Yeah, but who's looking forward to the Brighton Main? I mean, what is the route you're most looking forward to seeing in rush hour? And obviously, if you have got any questions about that add-on, do feel free to put them in the comments section. I'll try my best to answer them. Obviously, most of the information from all the articles and obviously the big article we got is most of it's in there in my head. So if you have got any questions, I'll try and answer them. Right, man, definitely awesome, Sophie. That's too close. Probably northeast corridor. Fair enough, DB. Well, it's going to be nice to see the ACS 64 return. And in fact, tomorrow's TSW stream will be on northeast corridor. And basically going to be going through all of the routes with the trains which Rush Hour was going to bring to the game. So obviously East Coastway for the 377, we're doing that today. Tomorrow's the North East Corridor, and after that we're going to go on the Talent 2 on the Schnellfast Strecker. And you'll probably see videos of all the other ones as well, the 146, all of the others. I'll make videos on every single train which is coming to Rush Hour, so you know exactly what it's going to be like, how it is, so then you can make decisions about whether you're getting it, or sort of like, yeah. Hello Durfast, how are you? Other than a new route Rush Hour, does not seem too much special on last gen consoles. Yeah, it might not run as well, but I suppose obviously with next gen out, they do need to start sort of, you know, working on that, I suppose. So yeah, it might not run the best on last gen, but I'm sure they'll try their best to optimise it. I suppose we can't be being held back by the last gen. London to Brighton Victoria and Brighton Station, see what they look like. I want to see it really busy with AI trains. Yeah, hopefully. Maybe we'll even see some southeastern trains if you own southeastern high speed. Yeah, I've always wanted the Brighton Main Line in the game, and that's finally coming. It's going to be good. Right, we've got one more stop, that will be Lewis, and then we will be ending up. And can we try and get up to 30 likes? Yeah, it's around 5 minutes to Lewis. It's not that long. Welcome back Inside Simulation. It's all good, mate. Yeah, see you, Glenn. See you in a bit, mate. What route in the US is your equivalent to the Brighton Main Line? I suppose it would probably be Northeast Corridor when it comes out. Obviously passenger, 4 tracks I believe. Do you think it will be released in August? Probably, although they have announced it really early. Obviously usually Dovetail Games sort of announce their new sort of stuff in, say, June, July time, but May is obviously very early. So maybe we might even get it earlier than August, maybe even July. Although it does take 4 months to build routes. So obviously, say for example, April they started making the routes. It could then be August. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I sure did a medal. Remember that day? That was mad. It's in the Bakerloo line. Oof. Yeah, but they have announced it very early. So it could be, maybe even July, who knows. Obviously we'll be covering all the way up until launch, and obviously when Rush Hour does release, it'll be on the channel. Don't know how long it will take for Cathcart Circle. It didn't take long, did it? I think we first saw it on the road map. I can have a look actually. You know, I can't be. It wasn't long. It wasn't long ago. I think Cathcart Circle was February time. So what's that? 3 months. So yeah, I think that's a fairly short route though. So it might not have taken as long. But yeah, you never know. I think June is when they will release. Maybe they're fast. I mean, maybe for Cathcart Circle, yeah, it might be June. In terms of Rush Hour, I'm thinking probably July, August. Obviously, they did say summer 2021, so obviously that's anywhere between June and September. Although I doubt it would be September though. Oh, I see, user. They said Cathcart is basically done yesterday and will be out in weeks. Yeah, Cathcart's it's not long now. What was your favourite train en route? Well, I know it's going to sound like only because it's coming out to the game. But ever since Trains and World came out, I've always wanted the Brighton main line. 1, because it was my favourite route in TS. 2, because it is my local main line. And 3, because I literally live very close to it. 4, because it's got the 377. So yeah, the Brighton main line I want, and my favourite train is the 377. Growing up with it, it's the same age as me. That would be cool. I mean, maybe they might do was it 313212? I think. I reckon probably 313 Sophie. Obviously we've got Hamburg to Lubeck, then they usually then release a loco or unit. So yeah, I reckon probably 313 first. Oh, awesome user. It is flying by. Only feels like a couple of weeks ago, it was February, mid-February, we were finding out about all this new stuff. Yeah, it's flown by. I've literally been at home most of the year as well. Just we had the lockdown from January to March. That was 2 months already wasted. And then there was an incident at the college where there was a gun, so that was another couple of weeks off. It's really quick. Old School 43, fair enough, Mark. When you find more about those other stations on the other routes, will Mela do a map thingy for you? I'm sure she's up for it maybe. I was waiting for more information on Reed to Dresden though, because that's got multiple branches to it, and then I'll do a route analysis for that one. So I don't want to get the wrong information out. But anyway, that is going to be everyone. Do you also have to learn a second language in the UK? Well, it's not compulsory, but yeah, we do sort of learn one up until we're 14. Although I'm still trying to learn Spanish, obviously from home. But anyway, that is going to be everyone. Thanks all for coming in. I will be doing Farming Simulator later. That sounds weird saying that, simulator later. That will be at around 5 PM, 5:15. But yeah, that is going to be it. Thanks all for coming in. Obviously, you will find a link in the description to the Discord server and to the PayPal if you do want to help support the channel. But that is going to be it from me. Thanks all for coming in, and I hopefully will see you later. See you all, and take care. Bye guys, take care.